Hello students, welcome to part 7 of how to program the video game Doom on the Broom using Scratch. So supernatural heroes should have supernatural enemies. So we're going to add some ghosts and then ghouls to chase the witch. Instead of vanishing when the fireballs hit them, the ghosts will fade away. Alright, so to create a ghost, let's make a copy of Bat2. So let's click on the Bat2 sprite. And then let's right click and choose duplicate. Bat3 sprite will be created. So we've done this before. Let's click on Bat3 sprite and then let's rename it. Let's click on the I button and let's rename this as Ghost. So Ghost, and then click the back button. Okay, so make sure you're on the Ghost sprite. Let's load some new costumes. So let's click on the Costumes tab. All right, so because it's a ghost, we don't want the bat costumes. So let's choose a new costume from the library. And what we're looking for is we're looking for Ghost 2A. So let's find that. Let's scroll down and let's see. So we have Ghost 2A, which is kind of scary looking. So let's click on Ghost 2A, click OK. And then let's choose a new costume from the library. And let's scroll down to Ghost 2B. So let's see if I can find that one. I went too far. Ghost 2B, which is not so scary looking, a little friendlier looking. Let's click on Ghost 2B and then click OK. All right, so we want to delete the first two costumes. So I'm going to click on Bat 2A and I'm going to delete it. And then I'm going to click on Bat 2B and delete that costume. So the only two costumes remaining are Ghost 2A and Ghost 2B. All right, let's click on the Scripts tab. Okay, so like I did with the other ones, I'm going to separate these four scripts so that they're much easier to identify. So the first one we're going to work on is this script here, when I start as a clone. So I want to change this. Next costume is going to be now from 0.1 seconds, I'm going to type in 1 second. So the ghosts are going to switch between the two costumes every 1 second. Okay, so now let's focus on this script right here, the long script. And again, I'm going to focus in the repeat. I'm going to focus on the repeat until loop here. Okay, so this move steps, I'm going to take out the game speed and I'm just going to eliminate it. Okay, so I want the ghost to move one step. Okay, it's going to move one step. If it is touching the fireball, then I want to play a sound. So if you shoot down the ghost, it's going to play a sound, but I don't want it to be the popping sound. So let's click on the Sounds tab and let's load a new sound. So I clicked on the Sound tab and I'm going to choose the sound from the library. And I'm going to choose Screech. So let's scroll down and let's look for Screech. So where is Screech? Here it is. So I'm going to click on Screech and you can preview it. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And I'm going to click OK. So now if I go back to the Scripts tab here, back to the Scripts tab, so when I look for Play Sound, and if I click the down arrow, now that I've loaded the new sound Screech, it should be available to me. So I'm going to click on Screech. Okay. All right, so I'm going to add a repeat loop. So I'm just going to put it over here, and I'm going to repeat it 100 times. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the looks blocks and I'm going to choose change effect by. See the change effect by? And I'm going to place it inside the repeat loop. Change. Now the effect, I want to change the ghost effect. Now the ghost here doesn't have anything to do with the sprite. The ghost is the type of effect that makes it look transparent. So I'm going to change ghost effect by 1. So I'm going to manually type in 1 there. And then I'm going to move this repeat loop underneath the play sound screech block. So I'm going to place it under here, underneath the play sound screech. Then I'm going to have the repeat loop, repeat 100, change ghost effect by 1. And then the next block under that should be change score by 1. So this block here that I've added makes the ghost fade away. Okay, so now let's focus on this script right here. Okay, so I'm going to go to the control blocks and I'm going to grab a wait block and I'm going to place it underneath the hide block. Hide and then wait. And then I'm going to wait 10 seconds. Wait 10 seconds. So the ghost is not going to appear until 10 seconds into the game, and then it's going to reappear anywhere from pick random from 5 to 7 seconds. Okay, just so that it appears on a different cycle as the other one, okay, as the other bats. So 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, so let's go to File and let's go to Save. Okay, so we're going to add one more enemy for us. Okay, so let's click now from the sprites list on the dragon sprite. So let's click on the dragon sprite here. Okay, click on the dragon sprite. And then what I want to do is I want to right click and I want to duplicate it. So Dragon 2 will be created. So let's click on Dragon 2 sprite. And then let's click on the I button. And let's change its name from Dragon 2 to Ghoul. 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 Okay. And let's go back. Okay, so let's do something similar like we did with the ghost. Let's go to the costumes and let's load 2 new costumes. So we're going to click on the costumes tab. Make sure you've clicked on Ghoul. And let's choose new costumes. So we should see a costume called Ghoul A. So let me scroll down here. So where are we? Ghoul A looks like this. Here, Ghoul A. That's a good looking costume there. So let's click on Ghoul A. Click OK. And then let's add a new costume. Choose a costume from library. And let's choose Ghoul B. Ghoul B, and then click OK. And then we want to delete the dragon costume, so let's click on Dragon 1A and delete it. And let's click on the Dragon 1B costume and delete it. Okay, so let's go back to the scripts tab. And we're only going to adjust this script here. Okay, so when I start as a clone, we have a forever loop. Switch costume to, now remember, these are the ghouls. So we want to change the costume to Ghoul A first, and then we want to wait 0.5 seconds. So it's going to show Ghoul A's costume for 0.5 seconds, and then we want to switch costume to Ghoul B. Makes sense, right? It's going to switch from Ghoul A to Ghoul B, and then it's going to show the Ghoul B costume 2 seconds. So that's the only thing we're going to change in these scripts. So let's go to File, Save. So now when you play the game, you're looking for even more enemies. You're looking for the ghost enemies. Try to shoot them down. When you shoot the ghost enemy, it should fade away. Then you're going to be looking for the ghoul enemies. Okay, the ghoul enemies. So look for them as well. Notice how they're changing costumes. Make sure you're checking all of those things, the new scripts that you've added. Okay, when you've done that, when you've played the game a few times, go to File, Save. So this concludes part 7 of the video game project Doom on the Broom. Thanks for watching. Bye.